I know you must follow the sun wherever it leads. But remember, if you should fall short of your desires, remember life holds for you one guarantee. You'll always have me. And if you should miss my loving one of these old days, if you should ever miss the arms that used to hold you so close, or the lips that used to touch yours so tenderly, just remember what I told you the day I set you free. There's no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough, keep me from you. There's no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough, keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, nothing can keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough,
Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no mountain high enough. Keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough. Dun, 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 dun. See, I'm playing this on Hump Day. You get it? Ain't no mountain high enough. We'll get over the hump. Just me and you, yes. Welcome back, Clemaniacs. Welcome to Clemville once again, a Hump Day edition. So I started off with the Queen Diana Ross. Ain't no mountain high enough, no hump high enough. We will get over it together. And the weekend is in sight. Yes. How's everybody feeling today? Beautiful day. What great feedback we got on yesterday's show. Honestly, like I wasn't certain, but great feedback. We'll have to do that again. I was very impressed. I gotta tell you, with not just Joe from Parts Unknown, obviously the winner Ron. Those two guys were very impressive, but a lot of other people too. I was amazed by some of the words that were pulled out. I was telling my wife last night. Great fun, exciting, all that stuff yesterday's show. Today, Hump Day. We'll get over it. Not as cold as yesterday. But the weird thing is, today it feels colder to me. Although temperature-wise would say otherwise. But if I go outside, I'm feeling colder out there today than I was yesterday. That's why I'm inside on both days, okay? I'm just saying, if I was outside, it feels colder today. The few steps I have to take from one spot to another, it is pretty cold out there. So I'm looking forward to a great show. Hope you are as well. Anytime you want to call in, besides the Clemonologue, obviously, 845-429-1700. Keep that number in your back pocket. Remember when you used to give someone your phone number and they used to, like, you ask somebody for a number, you'd either, like, write it down on your hand, your arm, put it in your pocket. You know, you go home and call that number, and it's like disconnected, or it's like some lady who you looking for Tiffany? There's no Tiffany here. Gave you the wrong number. Nowadays, it's the cell phone, you know. You're just like, yeah, I'll text you right now. Boom, comes up on the cell phone. You got to lock it in. That's that. It loses the excitement. Times have changed. Whoa, how times have changed. And technology. I mean, technology really is advancing everything. I'm not a techie guy. Good thing I got Dave. Honestly, Dave's like a teddy bear that, like, you know, you're like a little kid, you have a teddy bear, and all of a sudden you go to, like, your friend's house for the football game, and he's single. You know, you go there on a Sunday, you bring the nachos, the dip, and everything, the beers. You sit down and watch the game. You go to the bathroom. You pass his room. His door's open. On the bed is like a teddy bear, like a beat-up teddy bear. Like, dude, don't even tell me that's your teddy bear. And he's like, yeah, man, I couldn't get rid. You know, it's like a grown guy with a teddy bear. Dave's like my teddy bear. It's like I'm getting all this stuff hooked up. It's funny. I sent it to Dave. I'm like, Dave. He's like, all right, so I need to make my schedule available for Thursday, and I know you're gonna need help when they come to your house. Do your house too. That's Tuesday. We should all be as kind as Dave. Honestly, like there should be a say. You know what? Maybe that's a T-shirt. We should all be as kind as Dave. I'm telling you, that's the way to go. Make that into a functionally insane T-shirt. I gotta find what's his name, Sal, guy that took us for 40 grand, gave us a beautiful shirt. I mean, the most beautiful shirt ever. I have it. It's a prized possession of mine. When I get buried, I want to be buried in that functionally insane shirt. What could have been? What could have been? And then Sal gave us these. I mean, I don't know. What am I doing? I'm in my CLEM monologue. I'm talking about Sal. All right. I didn't have my therapist today, so I'm drifting. Normally, he reels me in. Midweek, it's time to reel me in. I come out Mondays like blazing saddles, and it just gets worse. My energy, my brain's all over the place. He reels me in, calms me down. That lasts like a day and a half, 2 days. I didn't see him today. Kev, did you see your therapist today? And by the way, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I will talk to her tomorrow. I had to take care of something this morning.
I hear you, man. I hear that. You take care of you first. What works for you? And today it didn't work. Actually, it didn't work for my therapist or myself. He actually said he made a late doctor appointment. He thought he might be getting something. I said that's perfect because my wife's home. I'm home. We stayed home. Beautiful. It's been a beautiful day. This is why I'm in my robe. Hence, for the most of you that are not watching on YouTube, this is why this is the luxury of having the CLEM Studio 69 on the CLEM Pound, located in the heart of Clemville. And today I didn't want to dress to impress. So I came in my robe and my crown. So you're feeling good though. Otherwise, I mean, obviously you don't have to see it. You talk to your therapist every week. It is good though. We both get to know the benefits of that. But otherwise, you're feeling good. Great show, great music. The Isley Brothers. I mean, oh my God, you're right. If people haven't listened to the Isley Brothers, I mean, first of all, I don't know how that could happen. How could you possibly live a life, not go to a wedding, a party? I mean, on the radio, it's just, I don't know how you would miss that. But today, Kevin introduced some of you to the Isley Brothers, and that's music. I was sitting there humming it. I mean, it reminded me of Arthur at IHOP this weekend. I was sitting there humming. I was in it, man. You get, like you said, how could you not love that music? I mean, that's music right there. And they're still playing. I can't believe you say they're still playing.
Yeah, they were still doing shows up until the pandemic happened. It's a testament to their staying power. They have such great music, and I couldn't even fit it all into my hour. There's just so many great songs they've done. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, happy to do it.
Now they're not pulling a Phil Collins, like they're not sitting on like one guy getting wheeled out in a wheelchair, the other guy's on a rocker.
Not that I know of, but hopefully we'll hear something from them soon.
Wow, that would be a great concert to see. I mean, like you said, their staying power that they have, generations and generations of fans. It's just the music is a testament to what they've created. And which one did one pass away, or is one not touring?
They have a couple of members. There was one brother very early on in their career that passed away. And then Ron Isley sort of took over the singing, and then there was one that passed in the 80s. But right now, there's only two brothers that are actually in the band still. It's Ronald and Ernie, I believe.
Now, when you say Ronald, that's Ron Isley, the Ron Isley, right? Now, or it's not, is Ronald a different
The Ron Isley.
Oh, yeah, okay, just making sure. All right, great. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so the Isley Brothers live on through the good. All right, boys and girls, it's time to pay the bills. News, traffic, weather. When we get back, we'll jump in the driver's seat, seatbelts on, and we'll go for a little ride together here in Clemville. Be right back. Woo!
With local news, local traffic, and local weather, if you like local, you'll love AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
Do you remember the days when you could turn on your radio and hear songs like this? Well, they're back. Hi, everybody. This is Brian Davidia Bob Trevero, and I'll be hosting the Do-Up Dream Machine Show this Friday and every Friday night from 6 to 8 p.m. right here on WRCR 1700 AM and streaming live on WRCR.com. I'll play songs like this that you know and love and introduce you to songs you've never heard. But once you do, you'll get to know and love them as well. I'll take your telephone calls, dedications, and song requests. You say it, and I'll play it. I'll be brought to you by Rick's Club American in Congers, New York. So join me this Friday and every Friday night from 6 to 8 p.m. for the Do-Up Dream Machine Show right here on WRCR.
When winter storms hit, WRCR is your total information source.
Delays, postponements, and cancellations.
Frequently updated weather forecasts from our exclusive meteorologist, Mark Hannick.
Direct reports from road crews who are out there making it safe for you to travel.
They'll tell you which roads are passable or whether it's advisable to just stay put.
It's a total team effort, and we win every time.
So stay right here throughout the winter.
AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
Your total winter weather information source.
Hi, I'm Roxanne, inviting you every Wednesday morning at 9:15 a.m. for Michael's Gift, a weekly program that focuses on organ donation, patient. I will be taking your calls and share real-life stories. This show is dedicated to my donor, Michael Boville. Michael's Gift, every Wednesday at 9:15 a.m. Michael's Gift, sponsored by Live On New York.
Roxanne Watson is on a mission to have more people sign up as organ, eye, and tissue donors.
Are you an organ donor?
What drives her? Roxanne received a heart transplant made possible by an organ donor.
I decided that day to devote myself to signing up the most people in the United States.
Now she's a powerful force for good.
That's my goal.
What could you make possible as an organ, eye, and tissue donor? Leave behind the gift of life. Go to organdonor.gov. U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Health Resources and Services Administration.
Now let's take a look at the roads with Hudson Valley traffic.
Well, we have some residual delays starting in New Rochelle on the southbound New England Thruway. There was a crash in the Bronx. All lanes were closed for a while in the Bronx near Co-op City on that southbound New England Thruway. Everything was cleared away a short time ago, but very heavy residual traffic coming down from exit 15. Should start to ease out, though. Northbound Hutch is actually a little better now, getting into the Cross County. No problems to report on the Bronx River Parkway northbound. The Sawmill, the Sprain, 287 looks good. Tappan Zee Bridge moving at the speed limit, and there are no delays to speak of once you're in Rockland County on the Thruway or the Palisades. Traffic is sponsored by Liberty Mutual. Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance coverage. Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more. And from the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Chris Majette.
Weather for tonight, mostly cloudy with the low around 26 degrees. For Thursday, partly sunny with a high near 42. For Thursday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 28 degrees. For Friday, mostly cloudy then gradually becoming sunny with the temperature rising to near 33 by 11 a.m. and then falling to around 27 during the remainder of the day. It'll be gusty with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. For Saturday, mostly sunny and cold with a high near 17 degrees. For Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 27. And for Martin Luther King Day, a 40% chance of snow, otherwise mostly cloudy with a high near 37 degrees. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And the current temperature is 35.
And we are back here on CLEM in the PM. WRCR AM 1700, WRCR.com, and of course on smart speakers everywhere. Very important. I'm telling you, very important. The Clementi van getting done right now. Relative of the El Camino. We need a Clemmobile. We had a Clemmobile. It was beautiful. It's actually, It's in Clemville. You know when you come to Clemville, I could show you the old Clemmobile. It died a peaceful death, but it stays with us. So we're looking for a new Clemmobile. But the Clementi van will be done today. Sometime. That's the call I'm waiting for. And if I get it, I am leaving the show. Kevin will take over. Maybe with some more Isley Brothers. Maybe he'll be able to deliver the rest of that great music that the Isley Brothers have created over the years. But if I don't get that call, then I will be with you to the end. I just feel as if it's time to get the Clementi van and start, the advertising campaign, start, the branding, the more branding, bringing people to the station, which will deliver them to the other shows. It'll obviously be all of our responsibilities to keep people tuned in. So it's a great opportunity for everybody. That pink minivan will now... People, they laughed. They laughed at me for months. They were laughing. But I'm telling you, many people laughed. What I noticed is older people were like offended. They were like, look at this flamboyant, I don't want to say like look at this flamboyant, and I got the most looks from them, like they would look at me like weird, like I was like gay or something, like just and not. I love seniors, you know what I'm saying? I love them all, but for those of seniors out there that saw my pink minivan, you can't deny it. I got a couple of them that made a couple of, good comments, laughs, this and that. I remember one guy, I came out of the store. He's a local he's a Congroid. He's been here, but he's one of the cooler ones. Some of those Congroids, So he's like, man, I know only you could drive this car. He said, only you. And he didn't mean it in in a type of way. So that's going to be done. And we'll get that, and I'm very, very excited. So if I get the call, I'm waiting anxiously. I thought I'd have it by now. If not, then we'll finish, and we'll get it sometime either tonight or tomorrow. So I was right, Kev. Very sad news. Very sad news on the home front. I was absolutely right. Oh, God, this could happen to anybody's kid. This is absolutely horrible. Teddy Balkind, a 10th grader at St. Luke's School in New Canaan, was the little guy who we were talking about, Kev. Thursday, January 6th, who had a game. He tripped. He fell onto the ice, didn't get up. The skate went into his neck, punctured his neck right away, probably his jugular vein. And, that's like, what are the chances of that happening? I mean, like, could hit any other part of his body, punctured his neck, and sadly he didn't make it. But the tributes that have poured out, even from the professionals and the NHL, are really heartwarming. I guess they have, what's that saying they have? One puck, one period, one game, one something?
Something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it. I'm not. Don't worry. It's all good. So it was. It was what I thought it was, because the way they put it down, and it's horrible. I mean, the family lost a young boy who was, looked like a sweetheart of a kid by all the pictures they post. Just a happy, loved hockey. He absolutely loved hockey. Was so excited to be part of this team. And our prayers go out to the family and to everybody who was there, to the young kids who have to deal with this. That's very traumatic, and they're going to be tough to deal with. And very sad, very sad. So that was confirmed medical exam.
Yeah, it's just, I can only think of 2 instances where it happened in the NHL. It's very rare for something like that to happen. It's just a real shame it happened to this kid. It really is.
Now, in the NHL, those we obviously had one on our show. He didn't, Malarchuk, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't pass away. And the other gentleman didn't either.
Yeah, the other guy, and I don't know if this is because of what happened to Clint, when it was a player's skate had come up as he was standing, and it sliced him a little bit, and he actually went and pinched the cut and ran right back to the locker room, and then he was going to be okay. but he had the wherewithal to actually grab hold of the cut,
right,
and try to stem the bleeding. And I don't know if that would have happened if it hadn't happened to Malarchuk before.
Right, and you know what it is? I think also with a kid, it's such a small neck, and I don't know. But anyway, very sad story. And another crazy story going on here in Rockland, in Inferno. My wife and I were watching the news before, as we were watching our show on Netflix. Took a little break for the news. We took a little break for something else, but we were watching the news, and that came on to the fire down in Suffern. It was insane. Firefighters from Mahwah, Suffern, the surrounding areas came out to help the blaze. It was at least a six alarm blaze, I think. Fire department's coming. Halal market. That's where the fire started over there, and these guys were on the roof. I mean, imagine that. Someone tells you go up on a burning building on the roof and try to put out a fire, and you do it with no. And some of these guys doing it not even getting paid. Most of the guys were there. I mean, girls. When I say guys, I was girls, guys, they, them, whoever. I mean, they were there, putting out this fire on the roof. Insane. I mean, that's like the most insane thing. It really is. I mean, you got to give these people so much credit, and they deserve so much more than credit. They deserve, tax breaks, insurance breaks, car insurance breaks, home insurance breaks, credit from the government. If you're a volunteer firefighter, the government should be involved. Federal, state, and local should all be involved in giving some sort of compensation. It's absurd that it doesn't happen. Absurd. I mean, that's just the laziness of the politicians. They're too busy doing other stuff that really is probably insignificant, like naming bridges and worried about taking names off bridges. Honestly, it's dumb enough that Cuomo names the bridge, but now everybody's like, no, we're going to waste our time taking off the name off a bridge. Dude, waste your time trying to get these people compensated for what they do. It was insane. It's like reminiscent of Towering Inferno. I was watching this show today. It's smoke, flame breaking out through and firefighters are on the top and on the bottom, running in, fighting the cold, stuff freezing up, slipping on the ice. Hopefully, I don't have anything updated. I gotta, we gotta add another tape. We gotta add at least another screen, maybe two, into the CLEM studio. I need at least one more screen to watch the news. I gotta be updated locally on the news. I need to be Channel 12 on and be updated instantaneously on what goes on, so then I can convey it. So let's pray for all the firefighters, men and women, all the business owners, everybody involved, the families that are suffering losses right now that hopefully are insured and will be taken care of with insurance. Fire's scary. I mean, you heard that fire the other day. Jeff had it on the news. Lives were lost. Space heaters. That's what took Sweet Pete's out. The space heater. You heard Gordon Wren say you don't leave a space heater on overnight. Kathy checking in via YouTube, all hail. And Gordon Wren said, or Chris Keir, one of them, I believe it's Chris Keir, maybe said you don't leave it on overnight. Well, the space heater at Sweet Pete's was left on numerous nights because we didn't have heat in there, and if we didn't have heat, we would have froze the pipe. So that thing went in flames, caught the wood on the desk, and just burned everything up. So I understand that they're losing something with a space heater, but not life. Everything I had was replaceable. And like a good neighbor, State Farm was there. They were. But these lives were lost. I think 9, 10 kids' lives were lost, adult lives, because people don't have sufficient heat in these buildings. The landlord should be summoned to jail for 50 years at least. I read this thing. It's crazy. A guy shot this girl in the head. She was a high school girl. He shot her in the head. He's getting 10 years in jail. He has to serve 8.75 years, and he can get out for parole. That's absurd. It's like you could literally go up to somebody, what he did, shot her in the head, ran, was caught, witnesses, video, all that stuff. Caught obviously shows everybody knows him. Pleaded to some manslaughter, this or that. 10 years. That's insane. To me, that's insane. That it really is. That you can, and I like to use insane a lot. I don't have that extensive vocabulary to grab. So insane can be used in many ways. It's up to you to figure out how I'm using it. But this is really crazy that you can just go up to somebody who has the rest of their life to live. 10th grader. Shoot him in the head and serve 8.75 years to get away. I wonder if, there's some people that I don't have a list, but like you say to yourself, wow, I just shoot somebody and I'll be out in 8.75 years. It's crazy, this world. I at least, not this world. In China, they wouldn't allow that. I mean, they chop you up. They'd send you, you'd be cracking rocks for 100 years. That's like a gift to convicts and killers and murderers and just people like that. Yeah, they're gonna go to jail. They're gonna get meals. They're gonna get heat. They're gonna get companionship. In their cell. They're gonna have their posse in the lunchroom, working out outside, working out. Counting down the days, 8.5 years go by, boom, they're out, back on the road. Someone's life is lost. Someone's still mourning. I couldn't believe for 1 second that if, God forbid, I had a kid that was murdered, that I'd stop mourning them after 9 years, like 8.75 years. I'd be like, oh, that's it, that's enough time. Let me get on with life and forget about Tony. So family out there, loved ones, boyfriend, girlfriend, wives, kids, left mourning forever. But someone gets out and I'm sure it's sometimes you get out in less than that. It's crazy. The United States needs to overhaul the criminal reform system. We tried out this bail reform. It's ridiculous. It really is. I mean, it's like a laughing stock. It's a goof. I mean, it's goofy stuff. You got these politicians like, oh, I'm not going to, Lou Falco. I got to get Sheriff Falco, not Lou Falco. Sheriff, the Honorable Sheriff Falco. It's a laughing stock. The guy in Westchester, judge. Or who, I don't know, judge, I think somebody's not going to be prosecuting crime, letting people out. So we're a laughing stock. It's a goof. We tried it. We failed. We need to take some ways from China, Pakistan, Zimbabwe, learn from them in at least their criminal reform system, how to deal with criminals the right way. I just can't believe that a 10-year-old girl shot in the head right there. I read it today. I was reading it today, and then all of a sudden I went to another article from it. I got the whole story. It was crazy. It was like a love affair gone bad, high school love affair. She's a high school girl. He's older. Crazy stuff. 8.5 years, 8.375 years. So it's like vacation for some people. All right, listen. I'm done with. Let me just wash my hands clean of that. When we get back, I got this insane story. Again, it's up to you to understand how I use insane. I can use it in many ways, all right? Last night, I cooked something that was insane. I really was. Let's get to that for 1 second. If anybody wants to hire me for a chef, honestly, I can't move in. I can't do it full time, but I'll come over and cook you meals. All right. I mean, I charge a premium rate. I'm not like a Marcello type of chef. I'm not going to cook you Italian bolognese. I'm talking healthy meals. My healthy meals are insane. They really are. Oh my God. Yesterday, I marinated this chicken overnight in this Ziploc bag, Daddy's secret sauce. I can't reveal what was in there, but I just refer to it as Daddy's secret sauce. The cutlets marinated with fresh cilantro. And let me tell you something, even in the midst of all that sauce that the chicken was buried in, you could taste that cilantro. Oh man, I killed it. I'm killing it. It's like, I don't know. I should report myself for terrorizing the kitchen. It's insane. I'm back on track, feeling good. Down to 183.4. And I'm having my highball every night. And I'm not telling you to drink. All I'm saying is that, I'm being honest. I'm having my drink, not going out, not having no beers, no margaritas, no mojitos, but except for tomorrow night. In life, I've been taught this. There's an exception to every rule. And I have the discipline. Discipline is strong. I have no question that tomorrow night when I go out to Great Steve Purcell, everybody knows the Great Steve Purcell, Keno night, and I'm winning. I feel it too. I had a little, like, not a dream. I was laying down on my couch, my mom's couch downstairs watching some TV, and I was thinking of Thursday night. I'm like, wow, I felt the win. I feel it. Steve, be ready. We're winning tomorrow. I'm not promising thousands. If I win $5, I'll be happy. So tomorrow I'm having a couple of, I'm going to go for the mules. The mules. Just the vodka, whatever, the tonic, the lime, that's it. Clean myself out and then get back on track. For another 2 weeks, and I'll see Steve again. That's it. That's it until the spring. Until my first cheeseburger will come my first beer. I have already planned it. All right, quick break. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back after this break. All right, so quick break, and we'll be right back after the break. Thank you. Take a quick break. Thank you.
Traffic, weather, and music you remember on AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
Suez Update is a monthly show designed to keep Suez customers informed about the company's activities and events with a special focus on water conservation. Tune in on the first Tuesday of each month at 7:30 for their segment during the morning show with Jeff and Will, and then on the third Tuesday of each month following the news at 9 a.m. for the Suez Update show. You'll learn about important issues like water quality, water conservation, and the company's ongoing efforts to support community and nonprofit groups in Rockland. Learn more at SuezConserve.com. Suez Update on WRCR AM 1700 and WRCR.com.
When winter storms hit, WRCR is your total information source.
Delays, postponements, and cancellations.
Frequently updated weather forecasts from our exclusive meteorologist, Mark Hannick.
Direct reports from road crews who are out there making it safe for you to travel.
They'll tell you which roads are passable or whether it's advisable to just stay put.
It's a total team effort, and we win every time.
So stay right here throughout the winter.
AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
Your total winter weather information source.
This is Clarkstown Supervisor George Homan. Please join me for my monthly show, Hometown Happenings, which airs the first Thursday of each month from 9:30 to 10 a.m. We'll take your calls, we'll have special guests, and update you about what's going on around town and the county. So please join me, Supervisor George Homan, first Thursday of each month from 9:30 to 10 a.m. for Hometown Happenings. You'll be happy that you did.
Now let's take a look at the roads with Hudson Valley traffic.
Well, good afternoon, folks. We've got the problem here in Stanford through Dutchess County, Salts Point Turnpike. It's 115, closed down both ways near Market Lane because of a crash with injuries involved. Slowdowns in Fishkill in both directions on 52 from 84 to 9. We've got a pretty good ride on 84. 218 is closed, Cornwall to West Point. That's still shut, so stick with 9W. 17 westbound, there was a crash recently cleared out by exit 119. Also, we have delays here on the Cross County. Westbound in 3 Yonkers and Westchester, exit 3 to 2. Standing still already. Not bad as you travel on the New York State Thruway. 684, 287 looks good, so does 95. The Hutch is delayed northbound Weaver Street to Mamaroneck Avenue. This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Unjunk your sleep at Mattress Firm's New Bed, New You sale and start the year off right. Shop select mattresses from top brands starting at $159.99. Plus, you'll even get immediate delivery. Don't miss out. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm John Grimeyer.
Weather for tonight, mostly cloudy with the low around 26 degrees. For Thursday, partly sunny with the high near 42. For Thursday night, mostly cloudy with the low around 28 degrees. For Friday, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny, with the temperature rising to near 33 by 11 a.m., and then falling to around 27 during the remainder of the day. It'll be gusty, with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. For Saturday, mostly sunny and cold, with a high near 17 degrees. For Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 27. And for Martin Luther King Day, a 40% chance of snow, otherwise mostly cloudy with a high near 37 degrees. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And the current temperature is 35.
All right, hear ye, clean maniacs gather, all hail. We got the legendary Steve Purcell on the line. What's up, buddy?
Well, you can keep your fast tomorrow because I'm on quarantine till at least Monday.
Are you really?
Yeah, my grandson's got the full-blown COVID.
Oh, is he feeling all right, Lukey?
He's doing all right. I just wish his damn fever would go down, but, he's always in good spirits. But he was scheduled to get the vaccine 2 weeks from today, the 26th. I don't know if he's still going to be able to get it, but it appears that he got a pretty good dose of the COVID.
Wow, and everybody else is all right?
Yeah, Elizabeth's got a real bad cold, but she tested negative. I've had all the shots and the boosters and everything else. I feel fine. Latricia feels great, and Bill's fine. Just apparently, Luke, you got it from somebody in his class. That's the only thing we can figure. But it's there, man. You can't escape it.
Nah, no doubt. It's definitely out there and it's around. All right, so we'll postpone, so it gives me, a reason not to drink. But I was looking forward to it, and I wasn't worried about
I'll drink for you. Don't worry about it. I'll drink for you.
All right, great. So listen, how's everything else, all right?
Yeah, good. Really good.
Good.
I started lifting, I'll talk to you about that when I see you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So are we on for next Thursday or the following Thursday? Or you'll let me know.
It's up to you.
Next Thursday, I'm good. I'm good for next Thursday.
You got it, brother.
All right, so I'll see you next Thursday. We'll confirm, and we'll also say a prayer for Luke.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, absolutely. All the love, Steve.
All right, thanks, Steve. God bless.
You got it, buddy. Yep, he does every day. All right, everybody gather around. We're not going to hold hands because of the COVID, but we're going to pray. We're going to pray, Luke, grandson of Steve, legendary retired radio host, Rockland County, 50 years. Luke, very pleasurable young man, dedicated to the Scouts, his family, his friends. We'll pray that Luke gets better very soon. And then Steve and I will rejoice over a couple of cold ones. All right. That COVID is no joke. Some people, they laugh. Steve, by the way, I know you're listening. I just saw this Terry, my great, I don't even know what to call her. She's my right-hand lady. She says hi, Steve. All right. And I'm sure a lot of people want to say hi to you. They even wish they could hear you again. More so. Every day. 6 to 10. But You're up, my good friend Wilbur. How are you today, buddy? Good? You weren't feeling well either. Doing better. All right. Let's see. I just got a text message. Oh, I just got a message. Let's see. Wow. Oh, doctor. Whole big thing. I'm getting a whole big thing by the this is great. It's about Wow, it's teen. How can I talk to my young adult children about mental and emotional health? That's a good question. I need help with that. I'm going to tune in. We're going to get her on, Heidi Van Diver. We're going to get her on. We're going to hear more about this. Very interesting topic. I mean, mental health, it's like COVID. People don't believe it, but it's there. People are suffering, from COVID and from mental health issues. And our kids now with this new variant, the Delta, is that what they're getting, or the Omicron, the kids? I mean, it's crazy stuff what's going on. I mean, the schools are worried, parents. Some are worried, some are not. I myself, I worry about my kids, no matter what's going around or what the situation is. I would probably worry as much as every other parent, a little too much. All right, so as we wind down the first hour, I got to share this story. This is like crazy. You know what? Let me stick with insane. The theme is insane. Today's an insane day. It's Wednesday. Insane. That's the word of the day. Okay. At the University of Maryland, Boomer Esiason, the Terps, Maryland Terps. Len Bias, sad story. Dave Bennett, age 57, became the first human to receive a genetically modified pig heart. Let me just stop right here, because, take that in. I want you to take that in. This guy's the first human ever to receive a genetically modified pig heart. Doctors replaced his heart with one from a 1-year-old, 240-pound pig. Wow. And I thought I was fat. Holy mo! 1-year-old, 240-pound pig had been gene edited and raised expressly for this reason. So this pig was born and then taken under the guidance of some crazy minds, some insane minds who genetically formatted this thing to have a heart that could be cut out one day, knowing it would be cut out. Now, what did they do with the rest? Was there a barbecue to celebrate this afterwards? That'd be great. They have this surgery. All right, so check this out. Bennett accepted the procedure on December 15th, that he's going to be the first guy to receive a pig heart. The process started December 20th. Maryland authorities rushed to submit a request to the FDA asking compassionate use approval to proceed. On New Year's Eve, the FDA gave emergency approval for the procedure, which took place on January 7th from 8:30 until 5:30. Everything went well. And on January 10th, they celebrated. And we have quote, wait, let me just pull this down. Dave Bennett, age 57, with the pig heart, said, it's crazy to go with a pig heart. I talked to my wife. And then I was a little concerned about what could happen. Would I want to start eating oats or playing, So I spoke to my pastor and I went ahead with the procedure. And, now I'm here recovering in the hospital, eating barbecue from the pig that I got the heart from. And everything seems fine, except once in a while I talk like a pig. Oh, my God. I amuse myself. See, at least I'm here laughing. I'm here laughing. That's what counts, all right? Because when I genuinely laugh at something, it's good for me. So I'm getting a laugh. Maybe not you, but I am. All right. So it's crazy. Crazy story. Guy gets a pig heart. I love technology. Listen, I could use an orangutan leg. Like a kangaroo tail. That'd be crazy. That would be insane, honestly. God forbid somebody loses an arm or loses their legs and they have kangaroo legs, and the thing they can bounce around like a kangaroo. This is what the future could. You laugh at me. You laugh. You're like dumb, Clem. You're talking dumb now. No, I'm talking reasoning where technology could take us. If we're putting in a pig heart, why can't you raise a kangaroo whose legs can be put on like an amputee? Yeah, you have to have vision. Oh my God, a guy with a pig heart. God bless America. For real. There's University of Maryland. If my kids want to go away, University of Maryland would be one of the schools I'd like to. It's close enough. I'd even tell my wife, let's get an apartment in Maryland. We'll go there, the beach. Once I tell my wife the beaches are great, crab cakes to the left of us, to the right of us. We'll get a little condo over there. We'll visit the kids. Even when we're not visiting them, we'll be in Maryland. We'll bump into them at some bar. Dad, what are you doing here? You're at a bar in Maryland following me? I go, no, me and Mommy just hanging out. In Maryland, we got the condo down the street. I didn't even know you girls were out of school. You should be home studying. So this is we got to praise the doctors that did this. I hope for a full recovery. I hope nothing goes wrong. They were a little concerned, a little thing started sprouting. They wasn't sure if it was like out of his back butts, like a hemorrhoid, or if it was a tail, but confirmed a hemorrhoid. So he's okay. No pigtail growing. That would be my concern. You put a pig heart in, like, what is the side effect? Like, I mean, you're worried about a shot for COVID, and this guy's getting a pig heart put in him. Like, is somebody gonna want? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't mean to interrupt, but this is Franny on the line.
Oh my God, Franny! It's not an interruption. Don't worry, Franny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For what?
I'm like spaced out, Clem. I'm on so much drugs.
That's okay. Perfect time to call.
I'm on Valium.
No, Franny.
What?
Listen. Yeah, don't worry. Listen. Are you feeling better?
No.
No.
Oh, God.
None.
I stayed in the hospital one day. I had to stay in because I was so sick. And the procedure was, they almost didn't do it, and 3 hours, and I had to wait. My blood pressure was over 220.
Oh, my God.
And it was so bad. Today I went back. I got to be operated Monday again. I have raw wires and about 15 staples in my neck.
Oh, my God, Franny.
I'm having the stimulator put in, remember I told you?
Yeah, you told me. No
but
doubt.
Now,
Now what?
Right, but now it can go in the battery, so I can't sleep, and it's just been awful.
It's a mess. It's a mess. Don't worry. But listen, you're gonna get through
it,
friend.
I'm
gonna pray for you. I just prayed for Luke. The church isn't closed yet. I haven't closed. Minister's still here. Don't worry. I'm gonna pray.
Yeah. Tell Steve if he's listening. We miss him back on the radio, and tell him I hope that Luke feels better. I'll pray for him. I'll light up a candle if I could get to church.
You don't worry about getting to church. The church is here right now. We're going to pray for you. Luke will feel better shortly. God will work his magic with both of you.
COVID.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy
I know,
COVID.
And I hope Steve don't get it. The
Nah,
family
Steve's
don't
like
get it.
bionic man. He's like, he fights off everything. The guy, he keep doing his push-ups.
But I heard him say it, and I'm going to pray for him too.
Right.
You know?
He just needs Coors Light, and he's all right.
I've been listening on the radio. I haven't played the games today. Margie's birthday, and tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. I got it right here. I got Margie right here. Margie's getting a $25 gift certificate. She called in yesterday, so don't worry. I got it already. Put it to the side.
Okay, she should be here at my house about 4:20, 4:30. So when you do the birthdays,
yeah, all right, perfect.
I'm not
all
going
right.
to talk. I
All
just
right.
said I listen. But I can't call him.
No, don't worry. Listen, I want you to relax. More,
but I love you
go
guys,
relax.
you know
Love
that.
you, Franny.
Get your rest.
Franny, feel better soon, all right?
Okay, take care.
Yeah, all
Thank
the
you,
love,
Kevin,
Franny.
too.
All the love, all
Okay.
the love, all the love.
Love you too.
Yep. Kev, anything else, or is that it?
That's it.
All right, so everybody, let's gather around in the courtyard, in the center of Clemville. Franny. You know Franny. Hey, Clem, it's Franny. That Franny. The Franny who plays along with everything and makes Clemville the fun that it is. And now, it's not easy for her to do that because she's just not feeling well. She's under a lot of stress. She's in pain. So we're going to pray together, all of us, no matter the religion you are. There's prayer in every religion. So we'll all pray. Whatever your healing prayer is. Om Gamba Goo Gagu Zigu. All right, Franny, you know I love you. And you shall sooner than later be on the path to recovery. And I can't wait to hear that phone call. Hey, Clem, it's Franny. All right, like we're used to. We'll go to break, and when we return, a lot of what we're doing, much of whatever that is. All right, so stay tuned here in Clemville. You go nowhere else except to the bathroom, get something to eat, or outside to do some jumping jacks, and do them quick because you may freeze. We'll be right back.
AM 1700 WRCR, Haverstraw.
Hi, I'm Claire Sheridan from the Historical Society of Rockland County. Tune in to the next episode of Crossroads of Rockland History on Monday, January 17th, right after the morning show, when my guest will be Blauvelt native Roger Peltzman. Since his appearance on our show in 2014, Peltzman has continued to explore his family's harrowing story that took place in the wake of Hitler's rise to power, with his primary focus on his uncle, the piano prodigy Norbert Stern, who perished in Auschwitz at 21 years old. We'll learn about the new facets of Peltzman's exploration and the exciting upcoming public events that will share this musical journey. I hope you will tune in. That's Monday, January 17th at 9:30 a.m. right here on WRCR. Crossroads of Rockland History is a program of the Historical Society of Rockland County. Visit our website to learn about our exhibitions, events, and programs. That's rocklandhistory.org, or call us at 845-634-9629. That's rocklandhistory.org, or 845-634-9629.
You remember the days when you could turn on your radio and hear songs like this? Well, they're back. Hi, everybody. This is Brian David Bob Trevero, and I'll be hosting the Do-Up Dream Machine Show this Friday and every Friday night from 6 to 8 p.m. right here on WRCR 1700 AM and streaming live on WRCR.com. I'll play songs like this that you know and love and introduce you to songs you've never heard. But once you do, you'll get to know and love them as well. I'll take your telephone calls, dedications, and song requests. You say it, and I'll play it. I'll be brought to you by Rick's Club American in Congers, New York. So join me this Friday and every Friday night from 6 to 8 p.m. for the Do-Up Dream Machine Show right here on WRCR.
Hello, Hudson Valley. It's Wednesday, January 12th, 2022. I'm Jeff Lewis with your WRCR News. Rockland County's health commissioner is sounding the alarm on the rising number of COVID cases in the county. In a statement yesterday afternoon, Dr. Patricia Schnabel-Rupert urged all residents, vaccinated and unvaccinated, to protect themselves from the current surge of COVID-19 by wearing a mask that fully covers your nose and mouth in all indoor public spaces and when gathering with people who don't live in your home. On Friday, Rockland County Executive Ed Day told the morning show the county's distributed KN95 masks to Rockland's 5 towns.
So if anybody's looking for the KN95 mask, you should be contacting town halls or your village. Your village should be speaking. Your villages should be speaking to your towns, again, to accomplish the same thing, to ensure that the materials are getting to the people.
In her daily COVID press conference yesterday, New York Governor Kathy Hochul said hospital capacity is a concern upstate where vaccination rates aren't what they should be, particularly in the Finger Lakes, Central New York, and Mohawk Valley regions of the state. And while that's not yet an issue downstate, where the hospitals are helping with upstate overflow.
They answered our call for help. I said we need more help with capacity. Can you take patients from our overtaxed hospitals in the region? And they have stepped up. So the other way we can help our hospitals, please don't go to the emergency room to get a test.
For additional COVID-19 protection, Dr. Rupert encourages those who have been vaccinated already to get their booster shot as soon as you're eligible. For unvaccinated children 5 and older, she says they should get fully vaccinated now. This weekend's fatal fire in the Bronx has Rockland's top safety official offering advice as the temperatures dip below freezing. A space heater and a possibly faulty open door have been targeted as causes of the blaze, allowing the fire and smoke to spread quickly through the building. Rockland's Director of Fire and Emergency Services, Chris Keir, says if you're going to use a portable space heater, it should be UL listed. There's a sticker on the unit itself or on the box that it came in. Keir says it should only be plugged directly into the wall, not to an extension cord or a multi-plug adapter.
Space heaters should not be left running overnight. And if they're used in a bedroom, make sure that it's not located close to the bed or the bedding itself. There's been occurrences in the past where a blanket that's falling off the bed or been accidentally kicked off and covered the space heater, starting a fire.
Keir says if there is a fire in a room, attempts should be made to close the door as you leave. Keep the smoke and fire confined to that room if possible. Leaving any door or window open provides oxygen to the fire, helping it grow and spread. Sunday's 5-alarm fire in the Bronx at a 120-unit apartment building left at least 17 people dead, including 8 children. The town of Ramapo is holding its organizational meeting tonight, and it will be done virtually. Ramapo Supervisor Michael Speck says his State of the Town address will look back on past accomplishments and things he'd like to accomplish in the future.
Such as finishing our Northeast Comprehensive Plan update, keeping on our economic course, but the main focus, or the newest focus, will be on park expansion, park updates.
The meeting and presentation get underway tonight online at 7 p.m. We have a link to the Zoom and phone-in information in this news article on our website. And Rockland State Senator Elijah Reichlin-Melnick is hosting a virtual town hall tomorrow night. Victoria Garrity is Senator Reichlin-Melnick's Director of Constituent Services and says meetings like these help him learn what residents want from him in Albany.
He's going to spend the next 6 months introducing legislation, debating legislation, voting on legislation. He wants to know what are the priorities of people in our community, and this is one really great way to do it. People submit questions, they show up, they comment, and they let him know what are their priorities.
To submit a question for the virtual event, you have to register online. You'll get a link to the Zoom meeting after you register so you can participate. Just find this news article on our website and click on the link. Now, you can also simply just watch the event if you don't want to ask a question. It'll stream live on Facebook. It gets underway Thursday, January 13th. That's tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'm Jeff Lewis with your WRCR News. The weather's up next. We've got Stardust Memories at 10, The Good at 2, and Clem in the PM at 3. For more news and breaking stories, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And check out our website, WRCR.com.
Now let's take a look at the road and Hudson Valley traffic.
Well, good afternoon, folks. We've got the problem here in Stanford through Dutchess County, Salts Point Turnpike. It's 115, closed down both ways near Market Lane because of a crash with injuries involved. Slowdowns in Fishkill in both directions on 52 from 84 to 9. Got a pretty good ride on 84. 218 is closed, Cornwall to West Point. That's still shut, so stick with 9W. 17 westbound, there was a crash recently cleared out by exit 119. Also, we have delays here on the Cross County. Westbound in 3 Yonkers and Westchester, exit 3 to 2. Standing still already. Not bad as you travel on the New York State Thruway. 684, 287 looks good, so does 95. The Hutch is delayed northbound Weaver Street to Mamaroneck Avenue. This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Unjunk your sleep at Mattress Firm's New Bed, New You sale and start the year off right. Shop select mattresses from top brands starting at $159.99. Plus, you'll even get immediate delivery. Don't miss out. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm John Grimmeyer.
Weather for tonight, mostly cloudy with the low around 26 degrees. For Thursday, partly sunny with the high near 42. For Thursday night, mostly cloudy with the low around 28 degrees. For Friday, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny, with the temperature rising to near 33 by 11 a.m., and then falling to around 27 during the remainder of the day. It'll be gusty, with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. For Saturday, mostly sunny and cold, with a high near 17 degrees. For Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 27. And for Martin Luther King Day, a 40% chance of snow, otherwise mostly cloudy with a high near 37 degrees. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And the current temperature is 35.
The following program is furnished by its producer, host, and sponsors.
Welcome back, Clemaniacs. This is Kevin Thomas, and you are listening to the second hour of Clem in the PM. Here's your host, Pete Clemente.
did something about an hour ago. You tell me what. All right. That's what I'm gonna. That's the next game. Be ready. Oh snap! Oh my. If Dave saw me on YouTube, he would chop my fingers off. I'm sitting here. We just got a new wire for the microphone. And I plugged it in. I did what I had to do. I got skill. I'm learning on the job. So I didn't have to go to Dave to reset the whole Yeti thing. I'm sitting here pulling on that wire. I don't know what tempted me to do that. And it didn't disconnect. I'm sorry. Sorry, microphone. Anyway, we are back here. Yeah, that's going to be a game. I'm going to find a ton of songs. I may need Kevin's help. Songs where somewhere along the way, a lot of Bob Dylan songs. That's what we might do. We might play Bob Dylan songs and try to figure out the lyrics. Make it a game. All right, stay tuned. More to come here in Clemville. Always yes.
I was just about to tell you exactly what the lyric says in L.A. Woman, but I'll hold off on that.
No. I'd like to know. I'd love to know what he's saying, what he did an hour ago. Now wait, let me play it. All right, so before you say it, I'd like to play it again, and I'm going to really give it my thought of what Jim Morrison, the late great Jim Morrison. I mean, the guy was a poet. He was a musician. He was a lover. He was a lot of things. Strange. I mean, talk about people being strange. Jim was definitely one of the strangest. All right, so let me get rid of this nonsense here. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's skip that. Let's kill this part here. All right. You know, that means greatness is returning. We all know that. All hail. Here it comes. Yep. This is where you get excited. Some of you, I mean, you show signs of your blood pressure goes up. You start sweating. I mean, some of you start dancing, chest bumping. You know the deal. All right, let's see what he does. Let's see the word. CLEM's back. It's the second hour. You're feeling good. You're drinking your drink, eating your food, feeling great. You're in the mood. CLEM's on the radio. All right, let's listen. Decipher. Get ready what Jim says. All right. I'm gonna play one more time. I got something. I actually got something. I got something out of it. I don't want to know yet. I want to see if I can get the whole thing. I definitely got half of it. All right, I'm gonna get this. I got it, no doubt. All right, get that call. I'm gonna stall with some more. I'm gonna get it right now. This is all I need. Last time. Here we go. Gonna dig a bigger banana about an hour ago.
You were close.
Really?
No, not really.
No, God. I thought you were going to say, yeah, about an hour. And it was about an hour ago, right? That's right. Come on. Give me that one, right?
About an hour ago is correct.
Yeah, everyone gets that part. All right, so gonna dig a bigger banana about an hour ago. Okay, so what are those? How do we start off that L.A. Woman song?
Well, I just got into town about an hour ago.
Well, I just got into town about an hour ago. Let me see if I can hear that. Everybody listen good. Well, I dig a I guess. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. All right. Cool.
I always wondered about that too.
All right, so there may be a game in the making there. More importantly, what's more important? It's Margie's birthday. All hail Margie! Woo! Margie
Happy birthday, Margie.
Margie and Franny are like Laverne and Shirley here in Clemville. All right? That's the love we get from Margie and Franny. Like Laverne and Shirley. Margie, what can I say? Well, I could say a lot, and I'll start with this. I wish you a beautiful birthday today. You're taking care of Franny. Shows your compassion, your heart. You could be out, obviously, celebrating, dancing on top of some table, doing shots. But no, you're with Franny now, taking care of her, showing your kindness, the love inside of Margie, because we all have another side. But on her birthday, Margie's taking care of a loved one. Yes.
We have Mustang Sally on the line. She has something to say about Franny.
Mustang Sally. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you? Yes.
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. All right, so you have something to say about Franny.
I do. If Franny's listening, I just want her to know that as badly as she feels now, that's how good she's going to feel after this is all over, because the power of prayer is behind her.
Beautiful words. Mustang Sally, beautiful words here in Clemville. You took the pulpit and you expressed it better than anyone else could have said as the power of prayer. Pastor Rich says it every Tuesday, 10 to 11 on Faith Unscripted. And those are words that no truer words have been said. The power of prayer, and Franny will be feeling better than she's ever been. So, Mustang Sally, thank you for those kind words. And anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All the love. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, beautiful words. See, people care about people. That's what I care about. She took the time to dial the phone, get online. I don't know how long the line is today, if at all. And she calls in and wishes some kindness to Franny. It's beautiful. It really is. All right, so forget about famous birthdays. I don't have time for famous birthdays. The most famous person in Clemville today is Margie. I mean, we're going to go, where are we going to go? Famous birthday. What do you think? Someone more famous than Margie here? I got to prove my point. Let's go. I mean, all right. You push me. I got to prove my point. Famous birthdays. Here we go. What kind of nonsense is this? Margie's birthday today. We wish Margie a great birthday. Oh, just because it's the richest guys in the world's birthday. What does that mean? That I got to spend time talking about Jeff Bezos, 50 years old, worth $475 gazillion at triple every day? Insanity, the amount of money this guy has. But it's Margie's birthday. All right, so I mean, Jeff Bezos. Wow. I mean, it's only the guy who, revolutionized radio. Howard Stern's birthday also. I mean, 68. I love Howard Stern. Didn't take me on his show, the No Holds Barred show, but we circled back around to Sirius, probably in a better way. Well, I don't know about that. It would have been cool to have been on Howard 101, but yep, Howard. I loved Howard. I don't know. I'm not into Howard no more. I mean, he's too his views, his politics. I just don't agree. And if you don't agree with him or you're on the other side, this guy really try to put a nail in your coffin. But happy birthday, Howard Stern. All right, let's go. Margie's birthday today. Wow. I mean, Rob Zombie. Lead singer of White Zombie. Whoop-de-doo. It's his birthday, too. Wow. Who really cares? It's Margie's birthday today. That's what matters. Rob Zombie, 57. I love their music, though. I mean, honestly. They got some good music. When you're working out in the gym, I used to go to 24-hour fitness in Jersey. That's my wife will tell you, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. I go there for hours. I'd be in the pool working out, in the sauna doing boxing, weightlifting, running the stairs up and down. It was beautiful. I had the place all to myself. White Zombie would always be on the musical. I have some White Zombie. That gets you going. You know, you start out with some White Zombie, it's crazy. Or you get like tired, you put on some White Zombie, it's insane. Oh, I mean, just another pioneer of radio, a guy. I mean, I think it took us to the wrong direction, but spearheaded this political talk. Rush Limbaugh, the great late Rush Limbaugh. I mean, it's his birthday too, but guess what? It's Margie's birthday today. Yes, I mean, okay, so a bunch of famous people. I mean, this might be the most famous birthday. Honestly, Rush Limbaugh, Jeff Bezos, Howard Stern, you're throwing Rob Zombie. I mean, just for like, you know, what else we got? I mean, it could be Harrison Ford too. I mean, let's see. Kirstie Alley. Let me tell you something. I love Kirstie Alley. 71. Happy birthday, Kirstie Alley. All right, let's see who else. I mean, all right, that's it. There's others, but I mean, they ain't as famous as, you know, nobody. All right, so Margie, you're amongst a lot of famous people, and we wish you again a happy birthday. Very quickly, I'll do our famous "What National Day Is It Today" segment. We all love this. I don't know. Sometimes I do know. Sometimes I don't know. Today I don't know, so I'm just as excited as you. Here we go. National Curried Chicken Day. I love curried chicken. I do. I love curried chicken. My mom makes some great curry chicken. She hasn't made it in many years, but growing up, she made this curry chicken. Lights out. Lights out. National Kiss a Ginger Day. All right, Kiss a Ginger it is. Kiss a Ginger is encouraged to give their favorite redhead and give them a peck on a Kiss a Ginger Day. Yeah, my daughter has a Raggedy Ann doll. I'll go in there and give it a kiss later. All right, here we go. National Marzipan Day. I don't know many redheads. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I knew a redhead, I'd give him a kiss or her a kiss. I just don't want any. Yeah, Kev.
We've got Franny on the line.
Franny's back. Are you feeling it worked?
No, I'm sad. I'm happy and I'm sad.
What happened?
Crying.
Why?
But thank you so much for doing my sister's birthday, and I want to talk to Mustang Sally. If you want to give her my number, I want to thank her so much for calling in and giving me help and everything. That was so nice of her.
It's beautiful.
God bless her.
God bless her. Absolutely.
It was just beautiful.
Ah, touching.
It was so nice of her.
It was
I never met her.
Beautiful moment here in Clemville, no doubt. It brought tears to your eyes. I could hear it. I could hear it. Well, I'm not going to share your number online. What I'm going to say is this: you give your number to Kevin off the air now, and then Mustang Sally will give a call in and get it from Kevin, and you can connect. Okay, so we'll do that.
Okay, because that was very thoughtful.
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm sure you want to talk to her directly and share your love.
Yes, I would like to. Yes. Thanks, Clem.
All the love. Feel better.
Okay,
Feel better, my friend.
So
absolutely. Absolutely. All right, listen.
Okay.
You got it. You got it. All the love, Franny.
Okay.
We'll see you later.
There now, I'll talk.
Yeah. You Kevin, off the air. We're going to go to break. I woke up at 4:20 this morning. It's 4:20 now. It's actually 4:24. Holy moly. Quick break. We'll be right back.
Woo!
A lot of love in the air here in Clemville.
Hudson Valley News, informative programs, and your favorite music. We're Radio Unscripted, AM 1700, WRCR, and WRCR.com.
Hello, this is John Wicks. Days are getting longer and spring will soon be here. Just because it's cold outside doesn't mean your plants don't need help. Unlike us, they can't hide from the weather. At Wicks Arborists, we work year-round and are trained to look for potential problems such as dead or dangerous trees to ensure that your family is safe during winter storms. Call us at 845-354-3400 or visit us on the web at wicksarborist.com. Set up treatment programs now for your trees, shrubs, lawn, or to help control deer ticks, mosquitoes, or poison ivy. We can also help manage those pesky deer that eat your valuable plants. Contact us now before the busy spring season begins. Like us on Facebook, LinkedIn, or visit us at wicksarborist.com. Call now, 845-354-3400. Wicks Arborist, where your property is.
Hi, Lou Young here with a new type of radio reality for the new year. Every week we'll spend 2 hours together learning to recognize the profound and permanent changes taking place all around us. Listen, it's a wake-up call to action. The signs are everywhere. The solutions are between your ears and in your heart. Tough Times with Lou Young, Saturdays, WRCR, 1 to 3 p.m. Join us. I dare you.
Marcello's Ristorante in Suffern offers unparalleled Italian cuisine in both small and large plates, as well as an extensive wine and cocktail menu. Visit marcellosgroup.com for reservations, find out about their cooking classes, chef's table, and elegant events catering. Bring home Marcello's hand-picked products, extra virgin olive oils, artisanal pasta, and more. Marcello Russo DeVito is live on the morning show every Friday at 8:45 a.m. Call in with your cooking questions and find out about the latest specials. Visit marcellosgroup.com.
Now let's take a look at the road with Hudson Valley traffic.
Well, good afternoon, folks. We've got the problem here in Stanford through Dutchess County, Salts Point Turnpike. It's 115, closed down both ways near Market Lane because of a crash with injuries involved. Slowdowns in Fishkill in both directions on 52 from 84 to 9. Got a pretty good ride on 84. 218 is closed, Cornwall to West Point. That's still shut, so stick with 9W. 17 westbound, there was a crash recently cleared out by exit 119. Also, we have delays here on the Cross County. Westbound in through Yonkers and Westchester, exit 3 to 2. Standing still already. Not bad as you travel on the New York State Thruway. 684, 287 looks good, so there's 95. The Hutch is delayed northbound Weaver Street to Mamaroneck Avenue. This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Unjunk your sleep at Mattress Firm's New Bed, New You sale and start the year off right. Shop select mattresses from top brands starting at $159.99. Plus, you'll even get immediate delivery. Don't miss out. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm John Grimeyer.
Weather for tonight, mostly cloudy with the low around 26 degrees. For Thursday, partly sunny with the high near 42. For Thursday night, mostly cloudy with the low around 28 degrees. For Friday, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny, with the temperature rising to near 33 by 11 a.m., and then falling to around 27 during the remainder of the day. It'll be gusty, with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. For Saturday, mostly sunny and cold, with a high near 17 degrees. For Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 27. And for Martin Luther King Day, a 40% chance of snow, otherwise mostly cloudy with a high near 37 degrees. That's the weather forecast for WRCR. I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And the current temperature is 35.
And we are back on the world-renowned CLEM Radio Network, WRCR. Still haven't gotten that call. Waiting anxiously, like a kid waiting for Santa. Just looking up into the snowy skies, thinking that the bird I just saw was a reindeer. Waiting for Santa. I wait for Foley signs to call. And then life takes on new meaning. I've packed my cooler. I've got thermoses ready. I'm going on a you know what? I was going to say I'm going on a caffeine, binge, and I'm going to be driving, which I'm going to do. But I got something more important to ask people out there. Anybody drinking this Coke, no sugar Coke? Supposedly, I don't know. Is this true? My buddy was. I heard this. I call him my buddy. I heard this that Coke, this no Coca-Cola tastes like the real Coke, but with no sugar, no calories. Is this true? Anybody out there can I get confirmation? Not that I'm going off my water. And I know this, you don't have to call me and tell me about the chemicals. There's chemicals in my shampoo. There's chemicals in my shaving cream. There's chemicals in the figs I eat. They keep that thing fresh. Terry's confirmed. I'm getting confirmation from Terry. She says it does. They had some event, and during the summer, Coca-Cola Company was over there giving them away. So, all right, we have one confirmation. Can anyone dispute? Or has anyone grown a third eye or 11th toe since you've been drinking that Coke stuff? Because I know there's chemicals in there, but when a guy comes and does my lawn, there's chemicals. I'm not like this. I'm not like one of these organic people. I buy organic cilantro and sausage, chicken sausage. That's it. I don't know why. I don't know. Like, this is the strange thing. Like, you know what? I'm going to bring this up from my therapist. Okay. Why do I only buy organic cilantro and chicken sausage? Why don't I buy everything organic? Or why not just buy regular cilantro? I don't know. I think maybe I got hooked somehow and I just love it. But yeah, so oh God. All right. Let me turn. I got to find a friend like this. I mean, Dave's a great guy, but I need a guy that got luck like this. Dave got luck. I mean, he got as much luck as I do. We ran into Sal. But I need to check this out. This is insane. Today's word of the day is, ladies and gentlemen, insane. How many words can you make out of insane? Well, let's see. Insane. There's Nasini. Naseni. Nasini. There's Nini. There's Anani. Oh, where's my head going? Golly. Someone give me some. Dave, remember, it's all a shtick. But for real, my head, man, I don't know. It's crazy. And the funny part is, I was just on the phone before with a property manager who took over. She loves me. She left. She came back. She took over. She's like, I'm cleaning house. P, you're back. You're cleaning the gutters. Has your price doubled? Last time I did business with you was 8 years ago. And she goes, you just send me, your price. You're back on the job. And the funny thing is this is the fun. This is crazy. This is how God works. Mustang Sally called in, talk about how God works in crazy ways. I go to drop a bill off at this storage unit. They got a leak 5 years ago. I went over there. I said, listen, you got to get your gutters done 4 times a year. You got all these acorns, these nuts falling into the holes, blocking the holes. And, you got to clean the gutters. Like, this ain't something you do 2 times a year. They're like, all right. So I've been getting my price. Pete always gets his price. I built a brand, get my price. So I get my price. I've been cleaning the gutters. I go to drop off the bill. The lady's like, oh, Pete, it's so good running into you. Listen, the owners want to just do it 2 times a year. I go, all right, don't worry. I'm not, listen, just don't call me when something backs up. She goes, I know, I told them, but whatever, blah, blah, blah. No, don't worry. Let me just be on my way. Here's the invoice for last season. Don't worry. Thank you. And then what falls in my lap? This lady, me and her, we had this relationship. She oversaw properties here in Rockland and in Orange County. She said, Pete, you going back to Orange? I said, no. What do you mean no? I said, no. No, I got a family. I'm a soccer coach. I'm doing the radio. Radio? I said, yeah, the radio. I'm getting a pink minivan. Back soon. Little guy works in string. You lose one, you get something bigger. 5 times bigger. That's why all you do is you just sit back, let the work. You kick your feet. No, you don't just sit back and do nothing. But at times like that, you don't worry. You don't worry. Don't cry. You don't go on your knees begging, I'm sorry. I'm going to lower the price. Take me back, please. No. I just, okay? And then God does his work. And he sprinkles joy on those that sprinkle joy. All right? That's what I'm saying. Remember those words. That's another T-shirt. All right? We be like Dave. All right? Forget about be like Mike. What is that saying? Be like Mike? No, be like Dave. I'm telling you, guy's the nicest guy. I got another T-shirt. I'm creating T-shirts during this show. Word of the day, insane, and I'm creating T-shirts. All right, so this guy, check this out. Back to having a buddy. Ronald Whitaker of the Bronx turned in 2 of the 3 jackpot winning tickets sold for drawing that was held on Wednesday, November 24th, according to an announcement from the New York State Lottery. The tickets were, this is crazy, this is insane. The culmination of the show, I'm going to use insane and a real, this guy won 2 tickets were worth more than $2.7 million each. Is that insane or what? I know you like. Who brings you the insane news? Thank you. Kevin brings you the good news. I bring you the insane news. Find this guy. Someone find this guy. I want a sock. I want something of his, like a sweatshirt, a sock, a hair. I just want to rub against him. Something. Let me get a sock. Someone find me a sock. Someone go to the gym with this guy. Get me a pair of his underwear. Something that I can rub on Keno tickets before I play on scratch off. Oh my God, scratch offs. Let me tell you the story. Yo, this is insane. Insane used again. Check this out. Whenever I go to like a low income area, gas station, a store, grocery store, like in like the lower income areas, I always load up on tickets, scratch offs. It's just my belief that you're gonna win more than if you bought them in New City, a more affluent area. You go to like Nyack, or certain parts. When I'm in the less affluent, like the really urban sometimes areas, I buy the scratch offs. So I accumulated like 30 scratch offs. They were in my work binder because I'm always buying them when I'm driving around different parts of the county. If I happen to shoot somewhere, I run into a store, I pick up 5. So I had like 30 of them. Some $30 ones, $20 ones, 10s and 5s. And I said, you know what, now's my time to go cash in. I go to the place, BP. I take my quarter, I start, and before I scratch it off, I go, dun, 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 because that's the song it makes. When you win. So before I prep it, because you always got to think positive, I prepare the scenario by going dun, dun, dun. So before I scratched, and this is how lazy I am. I talk about people being lazy. I don't even scratch the ticket. I just go to the bottom. Anyone else do that? Do you take the shortcut? Shortcut 101 and scratch off. Just go to the bottom, scratch off the thing where it says, if you want or not. I go dun, 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 and I put my ticket in, and I wait for that stare. I want it to return it to me. It's like I say dun, 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 I put it in, and I wait for you to copy me. And sometimes it works, and I get a good, happy feeling. So this lady walks in, and I know I was that guy. Actually, no. That guy is the guy when you're buying, your wife says, can you go out and get some milk? I need some half and half. You run to the store in your pajama pants, you got the ugly sweater on, and you're buying the milk, and there's someone in front of you. I'll take a pack of cigarettes, and let me get number 27. Let me get a 32. 21, and these are all like dollar cards. I got no disrespect to the dollar card, but it's like, let me get into that one, and then working their way up. Then they're hitting the $10 card. Now they got to start thinking about it. They're like, $10. I'm going to buy two $10 cards, one $10 card. Which one am I going to get? That's that guy. I'm over minding my business in the corner at the machine, just saying to myself, dun, dun, dun. This old lady comes in. You say, Clem, you shouldn't label people by age. No, I was labeling her by her skin. All right? When you're at a certain prune level, it usually don't happen when you're 22, 44. It kicks in over 50. I'm going by the level of the skin. It was old. It was like leather left out in the Sahara Desert. So she comes over, and we got COVID. I got boundaries. I know Clem Fu. Don't get too close. I don't know if you're gonna rob me or not of my looks or my money, but she come too close to me. And I'm going like this. Dun, dun, dun. And I scratch my bottom off. Dun, dun, dun. And I put my ticket in. And it confirms what I've been told my whole life. You're a loser. All right? They just put it nicely. You are not a winner. Basically means you're a loser. So I take my ticket, I put it to the side. I do the next thing, scratch it off. Dun, dun, dun. I put it in. I could smell this lady getting frustrated because the scent of frustration and anger is coming off of her. I smell it. So I'm like, and by the way, anyone found Ronald Whitaker? Look him up on Facebook. Let's find what Jimmy goes to. Let's get his jock strap, underwear, sock, shirt, something. And let's use it to rub all our tickets. All right, I'm telling you. This guy, what do you think that's something stupid? Please. This guy's DNA is worth $20 million. He won 2 scratch confirmed by the lottery officials. So anyway, she starts getting angry. She goes, do you do that every time you put in a ticket? I go, yeah. I go, yeah. She goes, why? I go, because I'm waiting for it. If I do it enough, it's going to do it back. It's going to imitate me, the machine. Like, watch. I scratch this ticket. And I go, check this out. Watch this. Dun, dun, dun. And I put my ticket in, and it confirmed that once again I was a loser. I said, it works a lot of the time, but not all the time. So, and I had a whole stack of tickets. So then I started scratching, and she goes, and you don't even scratch the ticket off. I go, nah, this is called the shortcut. I do the shortcut. Dun, 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 and I put it in. And I could tell she was getting really heated. So then I went, dun, dun, dun. I put a different tune. I went a little deeper. Yo, I'm minding my own business. You came in late. I mean, I guess I could step back, but she had a stack in her hand too. I mean, not a stack of the scratch-offs. It looked like lotto tickets dating back to 1972. Like the regular lotto tickets. So, I mean, I'm going to give up my spot so you can come over here and go dun, dun, dun. And I guarantee you when I left, I guarantee you, who wants to bet? Let's go to the videotape. Well, let's go down to BP. Let's go. I'll figure out the day and time because I remember I was doing something. I stopped in there. I guarantee you when I left and she started putting a lotto ticket in, I guarantee you she looked around, she looked to her right, to her left, looked up, she was like, dun, 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 and put in her lotto ticket, giving me grief. All right, 4:20, we're at the finish line. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. All hail the king. Woo!
If it concerns the Hudson Valley, it concerns us. AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
You made it through the holidays, and it's only natural to feel stress and anxiety during the COVID pandemic. Please join me, Carrie Potter, for the next House Calls on Thursday, January 13th at 5 p.m., when our guest speaker will be Tara Calavito, Administrator of Behavioral Health for Bon Secours Charity Health System. And our topic will be mental health in the new year. We're all feeling it. Work towards maximizing wellness in the new year. Tune in to House Calls Thursday, January 13th at 5 p.m. Brought to you by Good Samaritan Hospital. Advancing care.
I'm Tina Traster, editor and publisher of the Rockland County Business Journal. The need for local journalism is critical. rcbizjournal.com is a 24/7 digital news source covering local news stories about the economy, retail, real estate, local entrepreneurs, and more. Sign up for our professional business directory. Check out our commercial real estate listings. We deliver in-depth analysis every Monday at 9:15 with Jeff and Will on the morning show. And visit rcbizjournal.com to receive our free daily newsletter.
If all the women in Texas were as ugly as your mama, the Lone Ranger gonna be alone for a long time.
Sammy said it best. Quote, the success of the Rat Pack was due to the camaraderie. The three guys who work together, kid each other, and love each other. The Rat Pack, Sammy Davis, Dean Martin, and old Blue Eyes himself, Frank Sinatra. That's what Stardust Memories is for. The camaraderie, the fun, the music, and most important, the love. The love of the music, the love of the era, the love of being alive. Stardust Memories with Dan Karcher, weekdays, 10 a.m. until 2 p.m., right here on WRCR 1700 a.m.
We all thank you, but we had all the fun.
Now let's take a look at the road with Hudson Valley traffic.
We still have a problem in Dutchess County, Salt Point Turnpike. It's 115. It's closed down both ways by Market Lane and Stanford because of an accident with injuries. 52 is busy both ways, 84 to 9 through Fishkill. 218 remains closed between Cornwall and West Point. We do have some delays on the Hutch northbound, exit 4B to the Cross County, stop and go, and then slow from Weaver Street to Mamaroneck Avenue. Crash on the Sawmill northbound in Dobbs Ferry at Ashford Avenue. We're sponsored by DuckDuckGo. Protect your privacy for free. Want the same internet but more privacy? DuckDuckGo's got you covered. With one download, you can search and browse privately avoiding trackers, all for free. DuckDuckGo, privacy simplified. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm John Grimeyer.
Weather for tonight, mostly cloudy with the low around 26 degrees. For Thursday, partly sunny with a high near 42. For Thursday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 28 degrees. For Friday, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny, with the temperature rising to near 33 by 11 a.m., and then falling to around 27 during the remainder of the day. It'll be gusty, with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. For Saturday, mostly sunny and cold, with a high near 17 degrees. For Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 27. And for Martin Luther King Day, a 40% chance of snow, otherwise mostly cloudy with a high near 37 degrees. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And the current temperature is 35.
Pete, are you on mute?
Oh, you're back. You're back. I whipped you. I thought you were non-existent. I let my guard down. You sneak back into my life. You're back. The mute button has returned. All right. Caught me off guard, but it's okay. I was nervous. When I can't, all of a sudden I'm worried about the Yeti. Is it Yeti? That's tech. You got to be an IT person like me and Dave to understand that language. I'm not even going to divulge into that, but Yeti. I just look Yeti. All right. So I was talking about my buddy Gerald Miles back in Summit Park Elementary. We were goofing around. He had a pencil. He stabbed me. I mean, it was crazy. It was almost like life-threatening, but I was able to block. We were like goofing around. I was able to block it from stabbing me, and it went into my palm right here. This is the evidence right there. Those of you on YouTube, you could see clearly there's a black pencil point right in there. I have lived with lead in my system for my whole life, and during the break, Foley Science, hold on. Kev, take over. Alrighty, that was Robin. I told her we were talking about. I was anxiously awaiting. It's not done. Tomorrow they're gonna go overnight with it. They're not gonna do it overnight. They're gonna have it overnight. I mean, I could take it out, start driving it, 3/4 done. It'd be silly. The back is the biggest component. All right. So anyway, my buddy Gerald Miles, very successful guy, attorney now. He's passionate about cigars. To me, cigars like putting a salami in your mouth that you could smoke. I don't know. I've never felt love for the cigar. I mean, sometimes I pretend like if I'm at an event, like I have a cigar, like I walk around and I'm like at the window, I'm looking out at the bay. I'll put the cigar, like look out the corner of my eye, someone's watching me. I'll just put it up like pretend. I cut the end off. I make it look like I smoked half of it. I light it. But cigars never been my cup of tea. But my buddy Gerald, he loves cigars, and I know a lot of people do. A lot of people do. And if you do, you're going to want to go out to his launch event. That's right, Gerald Miles. His passion is cigars, so be passionate about something. I'll tell you, it's going to make your life beautiful. If you're passionate about something, it will fill your days with boredom, with regret, with envy. I mean, it won't fill your days with that. It'll end your days. Like you'll be passionate about something. You'll be going out and doing something every day. And his thing is, Gerald's passionate about cigars. So on February 10th from 6 to 9 at Hearth and Tap Company in Montvale, located on 125 North Kendicamack Road. He will be doing a soft launch of the Nomos cigar. He will be on next week to talk about the Nomo cigar, how he got into it. He will talk about his passion. Maybe that it might ignite some of you who have been sitting on a dream or are passionate about something but just don't have, can't kickstart it. Gerald might be able to get you over the hump. And for those of you cigar lovers, obviously this event is for you. Free cigars, hot appetizers. I'm going to be there for the hot appetizers, and I'll be the guy in the corner looking out the window pretending that I'm smoking a cigar. All right, so more of this next Thursday. Gerald will be on 420. And this is a free advertisement, but once I get that CLEM minivan on the road, that's it. Even for friends, I'll give you a discount, but not free. That's it. From this point on, I mean, if you want to advertise, call me now, and I'll advertise you for free for the next 9 minutes. All right, you're going to get, wow. Let me just sit here for a second. Now, I've said this and I mean it. I've listened to Cousin Brucey, his shows. I've listened to them. I like him. He's all right. I mean, he's all right. But he's a legend. Brian Avenue Bob, to me, is a legend, is an unknown legend. His shows are, they're funny. His knowledge of that music. Not even on his show. He'll be on someone else's show. He'll call in. He'll throw that song out, that show. I've heard it before. I've seen it done. His knowledge. When you're at the doo-wop events, he's talking with people about stuff. It's like he knows his stuff. So he just sent me, I'm going to share this message because sometimes I can't keep secrets, especially when it comes to my greatness. And that's just a joke. That's just a shtick. Some of you are out there like, oh, Clem had to ruin a great moment. Blah, blah, blah. He's such an ego. Blah, blah, blah. No, that's my shtick, you ding-dongs, all right? All hail my greatness stuff. All right, so anyway, Brian Avenue Bob sends me this. I'm going to say word for word. In Greek, etudes grandis ochis gringos formo. All right, I'll translate it. Great show today. You are in top form. I gotta tell you something. It brings like I do feel like honored, and that's not like ego. It's Brian Avenue Bob to me is like he entertains people. You hear him weekly. They call. They come out for his events. He has a following. He has built up a following. I believe if he had the wherewithal, the right management, someone to help him out, he would get his show to a bigger platform. It's that entertaining. It's if you like doo-wop, if you like stories, you gather around the radio. It's out there. But he entertains us here in WRCR land. But to send me these words at the end of my show, I'm gonna ride off on my magic carpet like I normally do, but with a bigger smile today. Thank you, Brian Avenue Bob. Honestly, I sometimes I leak secrets, sometimes I don't. This one I had to. I had to because it makes me feel good. I'm telling you, a lot of people out there making me feel good. All right, it's a good thing. Yeah, and Lori just liked my chicken post. You know how we all live according to the likes. She just liked my chicken post. I marinated it overnight in Daddy's secret sauce. Let me tell you, that sauce. It's been handed down from generation to generation. And I will pass it on to my son, and he will pass it on to his. And if he doesn't have a son, he'll pass it on to his daughters. And it's been passed on to daughters. I'm just saying, my daughters don't want nothing with cooking, especially my type of cooking. So I will pass this recipe, Daddy's secret sauce, pass it down, yes. And if anybody wants to oh, you know what? Let's stop the silliness. Let's get serious now. Little disrespect shown by Clem and Clemville. I can't believe it took me this long. I had this on my radar. I had this on my news. It got deleted. I circled back around. Luckily, I can't believe I didn't cover this when it happened. But better late than never. Perfect example. Lawrence Brooks passed away last Wednesday at the age of 112 years old. And this is according to the National World War II Museum in New Orleans. Brooks, who was a Louisiana native and resident, was drafted in 1940 and served in the Army's 91st Engineer Battalion. So that was the oldest surviving World War II veteran. Our respect for your service, sir, and our condolences for your loss, your family's loss. And I know you are up in heaven with much admiration, much respect, honor, love. God has graced you, and you have graced us with your presence on this earth. Lawrence Brooks, may you rest in peace. Moment of silence here in Clemville. All hail, we're back to wrap it up. Gonna take it to the finish line. Tomorrow's Thursday. Then we got Friday. Oh, Roxanne's show today was great. Roxanne. Did she get that 375? Like, did anybody know what happened? I gotta look up on her thing, see what she's short. Where's Roxanne? Roxanne, are you listening? If you're listening, call in. You got 4 minutes. All right, let's see if Roxanne. Another great show, Roxanne, today. I mean, the mom called in.
It seems the internet gremlins have gotten him again. Don't forget tomorrow, after CLEM in the PM, we have house calls.
No. I just choked. I just used one of my Gracie Jiu-Jitsu moves. This is the first ever. You know what? Breaking news. This is Clem Cronkite reporting in Clem Studio 69. I have just submitted the internet. Thank you. All right, let's get back to the studio. Yes. Fios next week. Fios next week. Dave believes that with the gig, problems are solved. I will see it when I believe it. But I believe it. This is what I'm hearing. I mean, 980 upload, 880 download or something like that. Some crazy speed. I'm getting like 170 upload on this garbage. And you know what's crazy? This is how karma works. This is crazy. Yesterday, the day I signed up for Fios, for certain, like committing to like, okay, because I had to run in my mind, we're going to move the office, we're going to go get a spot. Like my head was going crazy. I confirmed with myself, with the Lord above, and all my other confidants, we're going to stay. So the day I switched to Fios, I confirm it, I get in the mail, Optimum, you want to be my friend. You want to talk about lowering rates. I've been with you for 20 years. Now you want to lower my rates. Oh, you must have got information that I was leaving. It's a little too late. It's a little too little. It's a little too late. You hear about that Florona? That's crazy. If you get the flu and corona, you got Florona. Oh, my God. Holy moly. Kev?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes.
Most guys get serious eye bags as they get older. But most guys
eye bags.
Wow.
I don't want you to pull it up. But do you remember the album cover for My Sharona? From the Knack.
Oh, wow. No, I don't. I don't remember it.
Look it
up. My Florona.
Yeah, My Florona.